Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Jets franchise here on Madden 21. Now, our Jets are really off to a bad start, 2-5, and quite honestly, just looking at our roster, it kind of matches. I mean, if you look at our offensive line, we have literally 2 offensive linemen over 70 overall. We have defensive linemen who cannot get a sack. Quentin Williams leads our team with 5 sacks right now. But other than that, we have one other person that has 3. Nobody else has above that. We do not get after the passer at all. So as we approach the trade deadline, we really just need to kind of add some talent to the roster. And at receiver, I highlighted last episode that Breshad Perriman is kind of a liability. I mean, I throw to him and he does not create any separation at all. So look at a couple of options. Taywan Taylor is one, but he's kind of young. I want a younger guy. I just don't know. But then I look at offensive linemen. Nobody there. I mean, everybody is under 70 overall. So then I look at defensive line, and I come across who's on the trading block, and that's B.J. Hill out of NC State in his 3rd season. Now, he played nose tackle at NC State. He's actually an interesting guy. He's sitting right now behind Leonard Williams, not getting much playing time at all. So I think this would actually be a realistic guy to go after. In his 3rd season, hasn't really gotten his shot behind Leonard Williams this season here in this franchise. So he's an interesting guy that I could go after here. Puna Ford is another guy. He is listed on the trading block as well, and I only want to go after guys that are right now on the trading block. So I kind of look at him as, you know, a guy that is a potential guy that we could steal and maybe develop a little bit on the defensive line. Emmanuel Mosley is another cornerback, and I think that cornerback is a need for us as well. We are getting beat pretty badly. Bless Austin had that one good game versus the Colts and really hasn't showed up since then. Pierre Desir, he gets beat quite a bit in coverage. He got beat by Andy Isabella a couple of episodes ago for a bad touchdown. And even Brian Poole, I mean, these guys have expiring contracts as well. Bless Austin is under contract, but Brian Poole and Pierre Desir, we have some decision making for them. Now, let's just not talk about that right now. Let's get into a game first, and let's just give, you know, our guys just one last chance to really make this right. And even the guys that we're thinking about trading, maybe they can create some type of lasting impression and maybe even stay on the roster or even, you know, push us to trade them. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs are 7-0. This is going to be a highly unlikely chance that we win this game. So let's just see what we got. This is the game before the trade deadline, and the Chiefs are loaded. Chris Jones is 93 overall. He is an X factor, and Patrick Mahomes as well, Tyreek Hill. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire is actually not starting right now. He is the backup running back for the Chiefs. Now, I'm deciding to put Braxton Berrios in at starter at receiver over Breshad Perriman, and I could be looking to offload Perriman. And coming off of a game where our defensive line gave up 254 yards to Devin Singletary, and he ends up being the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So I decide to use Jordan Jenkins back at pass rusher and move Quentin Williams over. And I want to see what some other guys can do, like Henry Anderson. Can he be a pass rusher? I guess we'll have to see. So let's hop into this game as the Chiefs do start out with the ball. They are at home, and let's see what Patrick Mahomes has got. 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 1,500 yards through the first 7 games. Honestly, a little low from his total a year ago, but he's undefeated, so I guess they can't complain. So Mahomes starts out on offense. Here is Mahomes from the shotgun. He's going to move to the right side and throw, and he's got Travis Kelce over Blake Cashman for the first down. One thing I love about the computer AI this year is that they will scramble out and throw like that, and they actually make some good decisions. So from the 50 now under center, here's Mahomes. He moves to the left side. He's going to take it himself and get to the outside, makes a man miss, and that was Brian Poole who missed that tackle, and it's a first down here for Mahomes. So now at about the 30-yard line, handoff. This time it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire who does pick up a few yards on that carry. So it looks like Edwards-Helaire stays in the game. Handoff right back to him. 3rd and 1. We get penetration in the backfield, and it's going to be a stop. Blake Cashman was there. Nice edge seal by our defensive ends, and we do get the stop here on 3rd down, and they settle for 3. Harrison Bucker takes the lead for the Chiefs. So here are the Jets back on offense. Play action fake to start us out. Throw deep down the right side. It's Jamison Crowder, who's had a couple of big games since a slow start. He picks up a big-time catch. 26 yards, 1st down on the first play here for the Jets. So now at about the 44, here's a delayed handoff. This time Bell gets upfield, and he is stopped for a loss of 2 yards. So from their 46 now. 3rd and 12 as his first quarter does wind down. Darnold, good protection. He moves to the left side. Nobody to throw it to, though. So he's just going to take it himself, and he makes it to the 1st down marker. Will they give it to him? And they don't. They mark him just short. So 4th and inches. Handoff. This time it's Frank Gore. He does pick it up. I do want to get Gore some playing time. I'm still trying to figure out these auto subs. It's not subbing in our backups a lot. But let's see what they have here in this game. Let's see if Gore gets some playing time. So here, loss of 7 yards on a looks like a jet sweep kind of reverse play. That one loses 7. So 2nd and 17, throw to the right side. And it's caught by Braxton Berrios. He gets his first start. And there is his first catch. And that one will move the chains. So now at about the 19, handoff. This time it's Le'Veon Bell. And he picks up a nice gain of 6. So inside the 15 now, Darnold is going to hand off to Bell. He picks up the first and gets inside the 10. 1st down for him. That was his 4th carry of this drive. So now 2nd and goal, handoff. Here is Bell. We've had issues scoring in the red zone this year. He gets to the 2. So 3rd and goal, we have the play action fake called, and there's a throw to Frank Gore. The pressure gets in right away, and that's not how it was designed to work. That one loses about 8 yards. As Gore falls trying to catch that one, and we had to settle for 3. So a 3-3 game here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Mahomes. He throws across the middle. It's going to be Travis Kelce, who throws off a defender and picks up more. Gain of 15. Pierre Desir was covering Kelce. That's my #1 corner, covering Travis Kelce. You should be able to at least stay with him. He wasn't with him at all. So here is Mahomes. He throws across the middle. On the next play, it's picked off. Blake Cashman makes a play. There we go, the turnover we needed, and Mahomes makes his first mistake of the game, and the Jets take back over with great field position. So 4 minutes left here in the first half. Handoff, Bell, stopped, gain of 3 yards. This Chiefs defense is #1 in the NFL in takeaways. Let's see if they can force Darnold into some mistakes. 3rd and 6, throw, open, Jamison Crowder, and Darnold just misses him. And we do settle for the 3 points on that drive, 6-3. So Mahomes backing onto the field this time. He scrambles a little bit, throws, and he's got Sammy Watkins, gain of 8. Pierre Desir gets beat yet again. So 2nd and 2, handoff to left side. It is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got a lot of room to the 44-yard line. His biggest run of the day. 1st down for him. So Mahomes, 3 wide receivers to the left. Handoff, Cashman's there and scooped up, and Pierre Desir does make a tackle at least. Been getting beaten coverage all day long. And now 2 minutes left here in the game. Dump off pads, pass to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and it's another one. Gain of 13. He made a man miss and picked up all that yardage. So from the 35 this time, Mahomes gets flushed out and throws the left side, and he's got, it looks like Sammy Watkins, who's beating Bless Austin in coverage, and another 1st down. So quick throw on the next play, and it's Travis Kelce. He gets inside the 10, 1st and goal to the 5. So 54 seconds left now. Mahomes in the shotgun. Looks like 5 wide out there. Throw to the end zone. Wide open. Sammy Watkins in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. And that one will give the Chiefs the 10-6 lead here towards the end of the first half. And we have all 3 timeouts, so we're going to try to put together a little 1-minute drill. So Darnold starts at the next drive. Nice throw into traffic and caught by Chris Herndon. And it's a 1st down at about the 45. So Darnold now in the shotgun, throws deep down the left side. He's got Denzel Mims, and that's what you like to do with him. Throw it up, let him come down with it, give him a chance. So 3rd and 10 this time. Darnold throws to the right side, and it's going to be picked off. Chris Herndon was open, and Darnold just kind of overthrows him, and the cornerback will take it back to about the 22. Let's take another look at this throw because that was a lot of room to make that pass. Look at all of this space, and Darnold just couldn't make the throw. He just throws it way over there, and it is an interception, and Ward comes up with it. And now Mahomes has an opportunity to once again extend this lead. It's a quick throw, first play, and that's Kelsey again beating Blake Cashman in coverage. We can't play man. We can't play zone. Patrick Mahomes is going to beat us either way. So 7 seconds left here in the first half. They call their last timeout, actually. So now they dump it off, and it's going to be caught, but the time will run out. Mahomes, questionable play calling that time. He should have went to the end zone, maybe had a play, but instead they don't get points before halftime, so we luck out. It is 10-6. We're in this game. So looking around the NFL, the Patriots and Bills go after it, and it's a 4-2 versus 4-3 matchup. And it looks like the Bills may be upsetting the Patriots so far. Cam Newton's thrown 2 interceptions. That will be a head scratcher there in the division, and maybe a opportunity for us to get back in the race. As Aaron Rodgers, it looks like they are putting it on the Vikings 24-0. So now we start the second half, and let's see what we can do at offense. Handoff, Le'Veon Bell makes a move, and he's got space. Le'Veon Bell, can he make it to the end zone? It's going to be an opening drive, 1 play, touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 75 yards, the longest run here of the season for Le'Veon. He puts on a nice juke move, jump cut, and he's gone. That's a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell has been our best offensive player probably. He is still a top 5 rusher in the NFL, and he's on his way to a Pro Bowl season. And now we have the 13-10 lead. Upset alert here for KC. So here's Patrick Mahomes back on offense, throwing across the middle on the next drive. He's got Robinson. That's enough for a first down. And that's the thing, you know, we want a receiving core like the Chiefs. They have literally 4 receivers that they can probably put at any spot on the receiving line in that depth chart. I mean, they can put Robinson at the 1, they can put Robinson at the 2, they could put Mecole Hardman at the 1, they could put Sammy Watkins at the 1. I mean, wherever. I mean, they have a ton of weapons on offense. So 3rd and 3, handoff, and that's a stop. Williamson and Cashman are there in the backfield, and that's a nice stop on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's going to be a handful to say that name all season. So here's Herndon, a nice catch across the middle to start out the next drive, and that's a first down throw. Darnold looks good, throwing probably 10 yards and under, but then when he gets to that like 15 to 25 throw downfield, it's kind of inaccurate. Here's a throw across the middle. It's picked off again, looking for Jamison Crowder, and it's another turnover by Darnold. Let's just take another look at this throw. It's just behind the receiver. Lead him. Look at Jamison Crowder actually has it in his hands, and it looks like he may have just got it snatched out. He did. Just lead Crowder. He's open across the middle. There's a whole lot of field in front of him. At least if you're going to miss that throw, make it an overthrow. So here is a handoff, this time on the next drive, and it's going to be a touchdown. That's an easy one. And that's the thing, Darnold, when we miss these throws, it results in points. Luckily, it didn't happen before half, but that time KC capitalizes and takes this lead right back. So here is Darnold back out onto the field, directing traffic. Open man, he's got Mims, and he gets across the 50. First down for Denzel Mims, the rookie. And he does have 3 touchdowns on the year, looking for number 4 in this game. So here is Darnold now across the 50, under center this time. Good blocking right away, but it gets a little pressure. Throw, and it's caught by Crowder. He goes up and gets it, but it looks like maybe his feet weren't in bounds. So we go to challenge that play, and let's just take a closer look. That left toe looks like it's on the white line. So that one will not be a overturn, and we lose a timeout. So 2nd and 10, throw to the sideline, the same exact spot, and it is caught. Herndon's got it. First down for him. So maybe that challenge wasn't worth it at all. So we get it to the 20-yard line here. 3rd and 5, Darnold Clean pocket so far. Nice blocking by our offensive line. We scramble out and pick up the first down. Darnold steps out of bounds inside the 10. Nice blocking by our O-line. I'm impressed. So from the 9-yard line here, 2nd and 9. Darnold throws to the end zone. He's got Chris Herndon. Touchdown. We take this lead right back. Christopher Herndon is leading our team in receptions, and I believe he's still up there in yards. Jamison Crowder may have caught him, but he's been Mr. Steady this entire season. It's 20-17. So now as this third quarter does wind down, Patrick Mahomes, he has made one mistake all game, pretty much been perfect. Here he is scrambling. He throws across his body. He's got Clyde Edwards-Helaire into enemy territory inside the 20. First down. What a risky throw. That's a throw that only Patrick Mahomes can make. He had a ton of room to scramble. He decides to throw it across the field, and now they're inside the 20. So Patrick Mahomes moves out to the left side, throws across the middle again, and he's got his fullback this time. It's Sherman, and he picks up a gain of 9 yards. Wow, Mahomes is just taking all kinds of risks today. So from the 8, 5 wide, throw to the end zone, wide open, Robinson, touchdown. Another open man who's wide open. And is that just a busted coverage or what? I don't know what was going on that play. It's 24-20. So now we're well into the fourth quarter. Here's Darnold on the field. He throws to the right side, and it's dropped by Barrios. That was a third down, and he just drops it. And now here comes KC back out onto the field. They have another possession here, now up 4 points. So here's Mahomes keeping it on an option, and he does get stuffed there. That was a third down as well, and Mahomes is shaken up. So now Patrick Mahomes is out of the game. I don't know what the extent of the injury is, but we need to take advantage, especially if it's long term. So now here we are at our own 24, 3rd and 7. This is a crucial third down. Darnold now. Le'Veon Bell next to him. He's got an open man. He's got Denzel Mims. That's enough for a first down. Nice, easy catch. Nice, easy throw. Darnold can make those throws. It's the ones medium down the field that he misses. So another quick throw. This time it's Jamison Crowder who, man, look at that release. He was wide open. Jamison Crowder, first down. So now we're across the 50 on the 44-yard line. 6 minutes left. Darnold, 5 wide. He's going to try one deep to the end zone. Denzel Mims, and it's going to be a flag on the play. And they are going to call pass interference on the defense, and we will get the ball at the 1-yard line. So Le'Veon Bell checks in. Handoff, he jukes. Touchdown, Le'Veon Bell. And there we go. The lead comes right back to New York, and we get an injury update. Patrick Mahomes is done for the game. I guess it's better safe than sorry, especially for a 7-0 team. Why even try and trot him out versus a team that isn't very good right now? So that brings in Chad Henny. He's going to take over for the rest of the game. His first throw is across the middle. Tyreek Hill, actually his first catch of the game. It's a first down, though, gain of 18. So now at about the 40-yard line, KC's down by 3. 3 wide receivers out to the right. Here's a deep shot and an open man. It's Sammy Watkins who gets behind Pierre Desir. Touchdown. Desir has just been very, very inconsistent. He gets beat so many times. He has 2 interceptions on the year. But plays like this just make me scratch my head. He just lets Sammy Watkins get behind him. And Chad Henny, of all people, throws a touchdown pass for Kansas City. 31-27. So 5 minutes left here in this game. Here's a handoff. This time it's Le'Veon Bell. He's over 100 yards in this game. First down on that carry. So from our own 37, 5 wide now. Darnold throws across the middle. He's got Jamison Crowder, and he does reach ahead for the first down, showing some effort. And another catch, another first down for Jamison Crowder. He is coming around pretty well. So here's Darnold this time on a 2nd and 9, and he's just going to get flushed out of the pocket. Nobody to really throw it to. 3rd and 9 coming up. So from the 49, let's see if we can convert here. We have to. Darnold throws across the middle. He's got Jamison Crowder. Great throw. Great catch. First down catch. There we go. That's the throw we want you to make. So 2 minutes left here in this game. Here's a quick throw. Another one. It's Crowder again. And he's got the almost a first down. Gain of about 8 or 9. The clock runs to the 2-minute warning. So Darnold now, handoff, Le'Veon. He's got a hole, and he picks up about a gain of 6. We want to kind of use some clock. Don't want to give them too much time if we score. And now that moves it to the 17-yard line. Under center now, Darnold. Let's see what he does. He throws to the right side. He's got Crowder again, but a nice tackle from behind. He picks up about a gain of 7 yards. So now at the 10-yard line, 3rd and 3, Darnold in the pocket, moves to the right side, throws, and it's deflected. We had a man open. Maybe we could have dumped it off to the running back and got the first down. That brings it to a 4th and 3. Darnold now, 3 wide receivers to the left side. He's got good protection so far. He throws to the end zone. He's got Mims picked off in the end zone by O'Daniel. Look at this play. This was actually in Denzel Mims' hands. And take a look. With one hand, O'Daniel just snatches it away from Denzel Mims. That's the second time this has happened in this game. We had it in our hands, and it ends up being an interception. And that one ends up being the dagger, as a great defensive play by O'Daniels spoils this upset here. This one could have put us right back in the race, because remember, we just saw that the Bills were beating the Patriots, and we could have went into the bye week and even the trade deadline at 3-5 before playing the Patriots coming up, but we end up just short. And it's just those little plays. I mean, honestly, those throws like Sam Darnold missed in the first half before halftime. Luckily, they didn't score off of that. They ended up having a bonehead play by Patrick Mahomes, not going to the end zone. But then they had one in the second half where it was just underthrown at Jamison Crowder. Ended up being an interception, and we just could not stop them from getting into the end zone that time. But it's just those little things, like just being not sloppy with our throws, leading guys, throwing good incompletions. There is a such thing as a good incompletion. If you're going to miss, you need to miss in a certain area. Don't airmail the ball, throw it lower and lead your guy. Don't throw it behind your guy. And looking at the Chiefs, I mean, they won, and Chad Henny came in through that touchdown pass. You got to be thinking about Pierre Desir at this point. Is he going to be the starter for the rest of the season? So now we move into the trade deadline, and I have been thinking about just defensive line play. And Steve Mcclendon is a captain, but is not making any impact. He has 0 solo tackles this year and only 2 assisted. And I just see him as kind of a trade chip. Maybe get a draft pick out of him. So I go to a team that needs a defensive tackle, and it's the Houston Texans. Their biggest need is defensive tackle, and they have traded a whole lot of picks to a lot of other teams. They do not have a first round, a second round, I believe, or a third round this year. So I decide to make a realistic trade. Don't want to abuse the CPU. Trade him for a 2022 4th round pick, and they do accept that trade. Now, I do consider trading Frank Gore here. He is 37 years old. Maybe a team that needs a veteran running back could use him, but I decide to actually keep him. But Brashad Perriman, I have complained about him the last couple of episodes. He just does not create the separation for me. He's got great speed, yes. He's a decent receiver, but I need a route runner, a guy that can just get open on 3rd downs and convert for us. We really need just somebody that's opposite of Denzel Mims, and, you know, a guy like Jamison Crowder is always in the slot, so I can't really depend on him on the outside always. I need a guy that's also reliable out there. So we decide to revisit the BJ Hill trade, and I want to get him. I think he is our top target right now. I think he's young. He's a good defensive tackle out of NC State, behind Leonard Williams right now, the former Jet. So we will be getting a defensive end back from them. And I do want to trade for him because, you know, he is a guy that hasn't really gotten his shot. And honestly, he's not bad. I mean, he is still young, 24 years old. I have time to develop him. So I want to trade them Denzel Perriman. I keep saying that. Brashad Perriman and a 2021 4th round pick. And in exchange, I get BJ Hill, who is going to be 24 going into 25 next year. We have a lot of his prime left, and the Jets do accept that trade offer. I think this is a very fair trade, getting a 4th and Perriman, who will line up as their 4th receiver on their roster. It will definitely help them out, and I think that's a good trade for our team. And we won't abuse trades. We won't make a ton of trades here in this series. So that's the move we will make, and that will be the trade deadline. So I do decide to sign Deontay Burnett off of the practice squad, and I do decide to bring him in because, remember, he played with Darnold at USC, maybe just creating a little bit of a connection there. Denzel Mims has his 3rd upgrade of the season, and I love it. He goes up in everything. He gets a physical upgrade, and he looks pretty good. I think he's progressing nice, and he's getting the, you know, the touches that he needs to really be an impact player. So next we just go into some quick highlights versus the New England Patriots. And we finally have our first superstar. It's Mcclendon. He has a nasty streak ability, and he has the ability to block pretty well. And I'm excited to see what Mcclendon can do. So I will be playing the moments in this game. So just the moments. I won't like modify the moments. We're just playing the moments. And here are the Patriots starting out with a 14-point lead already. Now, I just want to show you how bad this team is without controlling them. If you think that we're losing games, take a look. This is playing the moments. It's 35-0 in the 3rd quarter. This is without my control. So if you guys, I know some of you guys may be complaining about we're losing games left and right, but look at this. Without user control, 35-0 in the 3rd, and there's still 2 quarters left to play. So here is Darnold now in a situation trying to score here in the 3rd quarter. I mean, just trying to get some type of confidence here this season because it doesn't look good. I think we're in rebuild mode now. So here is Darnold getting sacked in the pocket. We may have missed a window to throw that pass, but we just ran out of time. Simon's there for his 2nd sack of the game. So from the 5, a free blitzer, and we just throw, and we were under pressure that time. And that was a nice incompletion. Those are the incompletions I talk about, being bad incompletions. If you're going to miss wide. So now we move on to the 4th quarter. It's now a 41-10 game. We are just not doing well at all in this game, and the Patriots are dominating. So now Darnold at the 9-yard line. Let's just get one little score. Darnold throws on a fade route to the end zone. It's caught. Denzel Mims. That is a touchdown. I almost said Denzel Perryman that time, but take a look at this catch. One-handed, and he just snags it. Man, if that shows you some superstar potential right there, that is it. Denzel Mims gets his 4th touchdown on the season, and it was just dominance by the Patriots. They have just, I mean, I can't wait to play them the 2nd time now because that game was just embarrassing. I will play the full game when we play them the 2nd time, and I kind of want to do that. I don't want to play every single game. That will make this series extremely long, and I do want it to be long, but I want to get through seasons as well. And we end up getting the loss in this one. I mean, it was ugly. We don't have a sack once again. I mean, that is the issue with our defense. We are just not getting pressure. Our defensive backs are having a terrible year. I'm honestly willing to tear down this entire defense. I do not like anything right now. Maybe middle linebacker is the exception, and safety is playing decent. But, I mean, right now, I just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel with these guys on this roster. And I think we are playing extremely sloppy football. Now, next episode, I do want to focus in on maybe a team we should beat. This is Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. Tua is the starter so far this season. He's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns, though. So maybe we can get a nice victory, get us some confidence, get some young guys going, get some development points, and we'll have to see. So thanks for watching this episode. Let me know what you guys think of this Jets team and the trade deadline and who you think we should go after maybe in the offseason. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I be trying to do me, but they be trying to copy though. Only problem with that is they not me though. People act cool, but really they be shiesty though. They say they got your back, but they ain't even behind me though. I be low key, but police be trying to find